welcome! Good evening, happy Sunday. As the music fades, slowly fades, so it's just kind of just a whisper in the background. Not as loud as hopefully the last time it was. There we go. Okay, happy Sunday, folks. One and all, welcome, welcome. If you're just joining this stream, this is a daily quest calendar that has not been happening every day. I've been a little more focused on energy levels this week, and I just did not have it in me. And there was more important matters that had to be attended to, like checking out a new restaurant with my dad. And we did it, and it was amazing, and it was great to bring back that spontaneity back into my life. If you're used to seeing a stream with me and you got to see my face and all that, that's over. It'll never happen ever again. No, it might. But I want to say a special thank you to the artist of my my PNG tubing abilities, and that is right here with Prince Douglas. I always mess it up. Pirate Prince Douglas. Pirate Prince Douglas can be checked out on Twitch. They are also a really active over on Instagram and Threads under the name Rose Fire Tavern, all one word. So just be sure to check them out. And if they're watching this right now, thanks, buddy. I love it. It's so me. It's me. It's me. We've been talking about this one for months, and it was great to commission not only someone's art that I really love, but a dear friend that I trust as well. And that's really it that I can talk to about behind the scenes stuff, because we have so much to get to in, of course, what is the... Hold on. The stalling for time. Where is it? There it is. There we go. But, oh, you saw that. Oh, I've been foiled. So there you go. Yeah, I'm here. Hello. The Quest Calendar 2026 Souls of Saraku by Sundial Games. This is a daily calendar. If you've never seen a daily calendar before, I'm honored that I'm your first. They say you always remember your first calendar, especially because we see it every day, because it's a calendar. No, I double checked. The mic's on. Mic should be on already. Ladies and gentlemen, Zoe Abbott, named after my cat, which is on Instagram known as Zoe a Cat. Excuse me, lost my words there. Zoe a Cat has now become my my nightbot, per se. So she'll be coming in from time to time. And if the real Zoe ever wants to join me on one of these ventures, I would love it. Join me, have fun, Zoe. We'll be a great team. Okay, so the Quest Calendar 2026, Souls of Saraku. Let's just fade that. Of course. If you happen to be watching this on a vertical screen and it's working out, great. If it's not, just ignore that. Okay. So, look at that! New character. Now, I said last week that, well, the last time I was on, that there's, what's cool is we will be meeting new characters throughout 3 weeks. I just didn't know when it was going to happen. And here we are with Kargoth Stormcleaver, which looks like an orc battle guard. Battle tested, I'm sure. Let's read about him. Oh my god, what would Kargoth sound like?
Kargoth Stormcleaver.
Something like that, maybe.
Kargoth Stormcleaver.
There, I like that better.
Strength is more than muscle. I know when to strike, where to strike, and when to break through instead of breaking apart. I fight to survive, but to conquer.
Kargoth Stormcleaver was born into war. His first lessons, geez, I spit all over this character sheet, didn't I? Wow. Was learned on the battlefield, where the weak were crushed and the strong rose above their corpses of their foes. He was never content to be just another warrior. Strength alone is not enough, if we didn't get that already. A blade is only as sharp as the mind that wields it. Ooh, okay. He does not just fight. He pushes his body to the edge of what is possible and then beyond. Can relate. I can relate. He studies the art of war. He knows how to break an enemy before the first strike lands and how to turn the tide of battle with a decisive blow. He has mastered his body, his instincts, and soon he will master the battlefield itself. Ooh, so he's not as brash as his voice that I came up with, so we'll work on that. Gorlash, the Merciless, the Overlord's commander, taught Kargoth the ways of leadership, watching how armies move and how battles are won before they even begin. He absorbs every lesson, knowing that one day he will not be the student, he will be the master. The Overlord's war chief, the one armies bow to. Kargoth does not dream of power, he marches toward it, one victory at a time. Woo-hoo! Lordy, Kargoth. Man, he's a good-looking guy for an orc. Look at that. Yeah, so he's got a little smart, a little more smart than I originally thought him out to be. Let's see his stats really quick. Okay, so he's a towering force, an unbreakable will, and a warrior destined for leadership. Okay, so let's check him out. He's got intimidating, which is adding +2 to all rolls to threaten and intimidate. He's got iron might. Once per page, reroll any d20 plus strength roll and take the new result. And then, wow, reroll any d20 plus strength roll. Plus strength. Reroll any d20? Like even in combat? Once per rest, add a d6 to all attack rolls for the page. Once per rest, add d6 to all attack rolls for the page. Skull Splitter. Oh man, I don't even know what that means. Okay, you're a little bit of a box, Kargoth. It's something that I definitely want to tap into, perhaps. But let's see our other character before we go farther with Kargoth, which is, of course, Nargle Nightbane, right? Yeah. Let's see, what's this guy? Does he have 3 eyes? Oh no, he has like an amulet on his head. Okay.
A big brute swings wide and hopes for the best. I strike once, where it matters, and make it count. Strength is just an illusion for the slow.
So that's Nargle Nightbane. He was never the biggest, nor the strongest. Among goblins that marched, among goblins that meant he had to be quick or be dead. Man, now I'm drooling on this page. What is wrong with me? He chose to be quick. Ooh, he's got almost like rogue-like abilities, it seems, just from the drawing. From the moment he could crawl, he was stealing, slipping through the cracks, and dodging fists that sought to smash him into the dirt. When he got older, he realized something. Brute force wins battles, but cleverness wins wars. A well-placed dagger does what 100 swords cannot. Nargle fights with speed and precision, slipping between foes before they know he is there. He knows how to turn a pack of goblins into a deadly swarm. Oh, nice. Alone he is dangerous, with others he is unstoppable. He does not fight fair because only fools do. Oh, he cheats, he backstabs, and he never plays by the rules. He serves the Overlord now, but only because it benefits him. His eyes are set on something greater. One day, the goblins will rise, and he will be the one leading them. Not a warlord, not a chieftain, a king. Nargle Nightbane was never meant to be just another goblin. He was meant to rule. Yes! Love this. He's a goblin filth reaper, a slippery shadow, a cunning mind, and a blade always waiting. Ooh, okay, let's check out what he's all about. His character stats. Okay, so he's not smart, but he's very he's very dexterous. He's got a lot of dexterity. Oh, nice. He's got a locksmith ability. Add +2 to all rolls to bypass or open a lock. Nice. Pickpocket. When you pickpocket, gain a d6 in gold. See pickpocket rules. I got those. Off on the side, I think, somewhere. Once per page, re-roll any d20 plus dexterity roll and take the new result. So he's nimble. Oh, anytime you see that symbol, maybe? Do you see the symbol? It looks like a shadow, and then it's got almost like a little afterglow above it, almost like a little highlight line. So that's nimble. And then he has Twist the Blade. Once per page, re-roll a damage roll and take the new result if higher. Oh, cool. All right, so now we got to choose. Oh man, I like them both. I really do. Okay, maybe chat can help me out. Maybe not. No, it is Sunday. It's a work night. I understand. Okay, so chat can't help me out. I love rogues. I've never been an orc. It'd be interesting to find out, like really flesh out this character of Kargoth Stormcleaver. Oh, but a Goblin King. A Goblin King. Nightbane or Stormcleaver? Well, the night is only darkest until the dawn. Or I could brainstorm on how well I want to tap into my inner war chieftain. My heart is telling me Kargoth. So, if that's the case, a character has been chosen, and that means we need a character sheet. And that will come now, right? Here. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, Nargle. Sorry, Nargle. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. So now, Kargoth. What would he sound like? What would he sound like? I gotta work on this. I gotta work on this character, this voice. I will.
Strength is more than muscle. I know when to strike, where to strike, and when to break through instead of breaking apart. I fight not to survive, but to conquer.
Maybe that. Maybe that will be the voice. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, I just brought up a different program. Woo! Luckily, I did not crash. Okay, so we have a lot to get through. We have 4 days since the Deepwinter 8th, which was this past Thursday. So let's just keep going in. Let's do this. Okay, where's that? That would be right here. And we're gonna go here. All right. So, oh, we are in a battle. That's right. That's right. We are in the midst of war, folks. So this is happening on the other side while this war is still happening. Okay. Oh. Just gonna go away for a second so you can see what I'm reading. Whoop. The ground shakes beneath you as the perimeter wall erupts in flame and stone, sending debris and smoke into the sky. When the dust settles, a swarm of arrows blots out the sun, descending toward your forces. Around you, goblins and dark allies scramble for cover. In the chaos, Gorlash the Merciless raises his jagged blade, his voice booming, "Get your lazy green butts out there and show them what it means to be goblins. Show them the strength of the Dark Citadel." So that's Gorlash the Merciless. Okay, now I'm coming back, and whoop. And let's make me small. Whoop. And go away. Next. Okay, so avoid his radiant blast. Roll d20 plus dexterity. Okay, so let's go over here. My dex as Kargoth Stormcleaver is -1, so that is a 10 -1. Not great. That's a 9. Oh, shoot. A halo of golden energy flares around him as he raises a hand skyward. Then, with a casual flick, divine power streaks down like a smiting comet. If the result is 10 or less, a surge of divine energy slams into you with crushing force, the raw power of his deity fueling every strike. Reduce your health by 1. Well, what did my health start with? My health started at 11, so now that is 10. Endure the judgment of the light. Roll d20 plus constitution. That's a +1. D20. Go. Alright, 18. Okay, waves of holy light ripple outward, toppling the weak and testing the strong. If the result is 10 or less... Nope, if the result is 11 or more, you grit your teeth and endure, standing firm against the searing radiance. Now, fight the hero. Rule how combat works. Oh boy. If your attack roll equals or exceeds the enemy's defense, you hit. Otherwise, you miss. If you hit and your damage roll equals or exceeds the enemy's health, which is this like heart-like symbol that kind of curls inward, the enemy is stunned. If the hit and your damage roll equals or exceeds, the enemy is stunned. If you miss or the enemy is not stunned, it attacks. Okay, so if you hit and your damage roll equals or exceeds the enemy's health. Okay. If your defense roll equals or exceeds the enemy's attack, reduce your health by the enemy's partial damage. Okay. Otherwise, reduce your health by the enemy's skull, which is full damage. If you defeat the enemy, you gain gold. Okay. Okay, so we'll see this in round 1 and then round 2. Okay, 13, 6, 13, 2 over 1, and then 1 gold if we kill them. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take this slowly because this is a lot that all came out at once. Okay, so we have golden energy crackles in his palm before he thrusts it forward. A beam of divine light with wrath, divine wrath, lancing toward you with effortless precision. Roll d20 plus attack, roll damage, then roll d20 plus defense. Okay, damage. Damage is a d6. Oh my god, let me just check my rules really quick. Okay. Choices, recovering, ability, combat. Okay, hold on. A damage roll. A damage dice depends on the hero and level. And a defense roll. Okay, so if the health is 6, then that means that's probably a damage roll. That's a d6. So, okay. So I am going to get back to the combat. I'm going to put some notes in the chat so I can keep abreast of the situation because it's very developing. Okay, with a flick of his wrist, roll d20 plus attack. Okay, so I gotta roll higher than 13. Roll d20 plus attack. My attack is a +1. And their defense is a 13. So my attack has to exceed or equal. Oh no, it's a natural 1. Oh god. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this right now? This beautiful 1 just glaring at me with its seething yellowish eyes. Oh god. Okay, well, it's bad. So Kargoth will he takes the sword, and as he's going to drive into the shield of this emissary of radiant light, my arm locks on me and kind of goes numb. So I almost drop my sword, and as that happened, I have searing pain in my arm as the radiant glow then hits me. Okay, so with a flick of his wrist, Tobin... Okay, so now attack, so my defense. So if you miss or the enemy is not stunned, it attacks. Okay, so it's attacking me with a 13. So my defense roll has to equal or exceed the enemy's attack. What's my defense at? Defense is +3, okay. And I'm gonna do it as... I'm gonna add a... That defense roll is actually... It's only gonna be a +1 because I did a natural 1, so I gotta fail this. So my defense is only a +1 in this case. 16 minus my +1 is 17. Their attack is 13, so I am going to miss the attack. Okay, so reduce your health by the enemy's skull, partial damage. So F divided by P, or full damage. Okay, wait, what? If your defense rolls equals or exceed the enemy's attack, reduce your health by the enemy's skull, partial damage, F divided by P, little f. Little f? 2 over 1? So... 1? Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d6 and then I gotta half whatever their health is. Alright, that's a 6! Nice! So half of that is 3, so I got their health to 3. With a flick of his wrist, Tobin unleashes a radiant burst, the light searing through the air like the judgment of a vengeful god. Roll damage, then roll d20 plus defense. Okay, round 2 is now defense is a 14. So this is my d20 plus attack. Okay, that's a 15. That's better. My attack is a +1, so 16. So that will hit. I now roll damage. Now roll. That is a 4. But their health is a 5. So that does not make any... Oh, no. Their damage. So 5 minus 4. So now their damage... Their health is at 1. Let's see. So now... If you hit and your damage roll equals or exceeds the enemy's health, the enemy is stunned. Okay, if you miss, if your defense roll equals or exceeds the enemy's attack, reduce your health by the enemy's. Reduce your health. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Got it. So, my health got reduced by... Oh, then I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take the full one. So, my health dropped down to 8. No. Less than that. 7. Okay, so my HP is 7. HP equals 7. Okay, so my HP equals 7. I hit them. Okay, I see. I got it. Okay, full or partial. Okay. So if you defeat the enemy, gain gold. So I hit them for 6. Oh, but then it was half, right. So 4. So 5, so they have 1 health. They are then gonna strike. So now it's my defense, which is a +3. They strike. 12 plus 3 is 12 plus 3 is 15. Their attack is a 14, so they miss. I don't kill them though. They still retain that gold. Okay. So that was it for Thursday, January 8th, 2026, which is Thorns Day, Deepwinter 8. Now let's jump to Deepwinter 9. Alright folks, now we're on Deepwinter 9, which is Friday, January 9th, 2026. Fruits Day. And I will read this. You witness a grim spectacle on the battlefield. Tobin Goldleaf, the halfling cleric and one of the famed heroes of the light, cuts through your allies with ease. With a calm, almost effortless motion, he turns his attention to you, preparing to unleash the radiant fury of his god. Lovely. Let's see what we got now. Hopefully the music's loud enough. Okay. So now, clear space, which is a roll d20 plus defense. Goldleaf turns away, clashing with another foe, leaving you to face the battlefield alone. Gorlash lies injured amidst the chaos, his gaze locking onto you. He extends a hand, his final command unspoken but urgent. You must reach him through the storm of battle. Alright, clear space. Roll d20 plus defense.
Out of my way!
It's only a 6. And what's my defense? +3 is a 9, so that's a 9. Okay, if the result is between 8 and 14, that's the middle range. You push forward, dodging strikes and parrying desperate blows. The battlefield is a blur of steel and screams, but you move with precision, breaking through to your commander. Okay, final words. Gorlash lies before you, his body broken on the battlefield. Blood stains his armor as he struggles for breath. Hey, what's going on, Gorlash? You okay?
Commander, are you okay?
Blood stains his armor as he struggles for breath. His gaze locks onto yours. Filled with urgency. Sorry, I lost my place.
Get to the castle.
He rasps.
Shut the gates. Lock them tight. Do not let the heroes inside. Find the Overlord. Warn him. We need his wrath to crush this army.
He pushes a satchel toward you.
Here. We'll need these.
Gain 1 health potion, 1 combat tonic, and 1 dragon's fire. Ooh. Okay, now we're talking. I have no idea what any of those do, but I have them right here. Where are they? They're under my craft table, I think. They're not. Where are they? Yes, they are. Okay. So... They're not? Where are they? What do they do? I don't know. I know how to make them, I just don't know what they do. Okay, if your notoriety is 20, no. You may use and consume ingredients, no. I'm just looking over some rules really quick. That's dealing with death, conditions and afflictions, abilities and reminders, choices. Okay, I'm gonna look it up and see if I can find it so that I can be prepared to show you guys next time. Okay, so now we have one Dragon's Fire. With that, his grip loosens, his final order given. Rule, see your inventory sheet for a description of what these consumable items do. I thought that's what that's what I'm looking at. See your inventory sheet. Oh, inventory. Inventory. Where's inventory? That's equipment. Backpack. Dealing with death, debt, Sunday lottery, party members, minions, rest. Where is it? I don't... Oh man, I don't have it. Oh, nice. I can use a healing ability in the middle of a combat page between rounds. A health potion can only be used at the beginning or end of the page. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright. Level up. Meal rations. Equipment. Equipment? No. There? Also no. Okay, well, I will make an inventory page so that we are prepared next time. Okay, so I'm sure like a health potion, combat tonic, Dragon's Fire. That might be under the app. The app might have the rules for that. Okay, so now, oh god, I have a choice. I can either end his suffering or I can let him die alone. No, I'm granting him a warrior's death if I can. Okay, Gold Leaf Strike has left Gorlash barely clinging to life. Though he can no longer fight, his pride will not allow him to beg for mercy. If you do nothing, he will bleed out in agony. His final moments spent in suffering. You grip your blade and deliver the final blow, granting him a warrior's death! Nice! I didn't even read ahead. That's awesome. His body will not be left for your enemies to desecrate. Gain 1 notoriety. Nice. Okay, so notoriety is now a 1. Notoriety is 1. Put that in the chat so I can look at that later. Okay. So that was it for... We're back in the heat of battle. There we go. Alright, that's it for Friday. Now, Saturday, Sunday, which is Stars Day and Sun's Day, Deepwinter 10 and 11. And today's Deepwinter 11, so we're almost there. Before Tobin Goldleaf can strike the final blow, Gorlash the Merciless steps forward to challenge the hero. No, he's dead. You watch as the two warriors clash, steel ringing against steel. Gorlash holds his ground, matching Tobin's strength with sheer ferocity, but the battle turns against him with a final devastating strike. Gorlash falls. Okay, got it. So now on the back. Navigate the chaos. Roll a d20 plus Constitution. Okay, so my Constitution is a +1. D20. Alright. Get him out of here. 15. +1. 16. That voice hurts, so I gotta make sure that I have water or learn how to do it right. Or figure out something else. Maybe that. Quick! Move! You run and dodge through the chaos of the battle. You must make this roll 3 times before you can reach the gates. Oh god. Okay. I gotta roll. You must make this 3 times. Roll 3 times before you can reach the gates. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. Okay, cool. So this is the first roll, and I was a 15 plus 1, 16. If the result is 14 or more, you nimbly weave through the wreckage, avoiding danger and emerging unscathed. All right. And now, the second roll. And roll. And that's a 10 plus 1. This is also Constitution, so 10 plus 1 is 11. Okay, if the result is between 8 and 14, a dwarven soldier steps into your path, hefting his great axe with grim determination. There's no way around him. This fight is unavoidable. All right, the soldier's a 10, defense, a 3. Oh man, this attacking, I gotta get used to this. I'm sure as we all do in life, right? Sometimes hard to carry that broadsword and hold that great helm shield. Okay, so I'm gonna roll plus attack. That's a plus 1. Okay, 16 plus 1, 17. Boom! Hit. 10. All right, and now here. So I'm just curious. I'm looking back just really quickly. Is that only for me? Reduce your health by the enemy's partial damage, and reduce your health by the enemy's full damage. Okay, so that's the partial is the smaller number. Got it. Okay, so the skull on the page at the bottom, I don't know if you can see that. I wish I could show my mouse. But there's a, in the middle of the page, there's a skull. It's 1/0. So if the attack hits you, depending on how much you get hit, you either take full or partial damage. So either the larger of the two numbers or the smaller one. Okay, if your damage exceeds the roll, reduce your health. If your defense roll equals or exceeds the enemy's attack, reduce your health. Wow, so if you miss or the enemy is not stunned, it attacks. Oh, so it's stunned if it doesn't attack. Got it. Okay, I see how that works. So I roll for damage. That is rolling a d6. That's a 5. And the dwarf's health is only a 3. So I kill this sucker. Hey, I just gained 1 gold. Look at this. Gaining notoriety, gaining gold. This has been a good bout so far. Good deep winters. Good deep winters. This is a good week. This was also a good week for me personally, too. Okay, now I got the third one, which is here. So I killed that dwarf. So that was the dwarf dying. Oh, man. Okay, 18. If the result is 11 or more, you slam into the enemy soldier, sending him crashing into the goblin's waiting blade. The goblin looks at you in awe before falling in line behind you. I just gained a minion! Oh man, this is awesome. Gain 1 minion. Ooh! Wow, amazing! This is great. Okay. Oh, combat roll reminder. If your attack roll equals or exceeds the enemy's defense, you hit. Otherwise, you miss. If you hit and your damage roll equals or exceeds the enemy's health, the enemy dies. Okay. So, and my damage roll did. If you miss or the enemy does not die, it attacks you. If you miss or the enemy does not die. Oh, so it'll attack regardless. If your defense roll equals or exceeds the enemy's attack, reduce your health by the enemy's partial damage. Otherwise, reduce your health by the enemy's full damage. If you defeat the enemy, gain gold. So this one, I gained 1 gold. Guys, folks, my countrymen, that is it for this week of the quest calendar by Sundial Games. There we go. Let's put that back and let's do this. Quest calendar. quest calendar. Oh god. Where'd the quest calendar go? Did I lose my quest calendar? I kind of did. Oh no. No. Here? Oh, me. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, no, it's not that. It's this one. There it is. Fade. And... Alright! So, oh, let me go, let me just, take a little bit, this, here. I gotta make that a better transition. Oh, wow! We gained notoriety, we gained gold, we gained a minion. My health is reduced to, like, 8. No, 7, because I lost 4. I think I now know a little better about the combat. Let's change the music. Okay. Perfect. Well, this was my first doing multiple days. What did we think? Did we like it? For all those that are checking out these videos on demand, thank you so much. If you're finding us through YouTube or Instagram, hello, welcome. My name is Corey Wise. I'm also the Photo Alchemist. The Photo Alchemist is what's staring at you directly into your soul right now. Those are camera aperture eye lenses, which I think are a little easier to see if I slowed the blinking down, but I don't know how to do that. so we're just going with it. But yeah, now we are 2 weeks. We have finished completely 2 weeks of the quest calendar. I would love to hear your thoughts. Are you doing the quest calendar? Have you done Sundial games or other quest calendars? What do you like about them? What's something that you wish that they would kind of incorporate later? Oh no. Kargoth's character sheet is way below the overlays, so I can't have that. So I gotta move that to there and fade. Fade! Not fade to black. Corey, come on. Okay. So, I used to know how to do this stuff. Let's move him up. And there we... Nope. Did it again. There we go. Oh, man. Okay. Where is he? Specifically, everyone else has moved, right? Okay. Yeah, so, what character did you make your own character? I think if I was to do a quest calendar in the future, I might be inclined to create my own character. So far, really liking Kargloth Stormcleaver. I wonder if these characters that we're doing in the kind of intro quests, will they come back, or will it be completely different characters? I don't know. Anything is possible. I think with this calendar. The artwork is amazing. I'm so glad I did this, and thank you for joining me along in this journey. I know it's not even fully January yet, but so far I'm very happy with where I'm at. I was able to finish the weeks when the weeks are actually supposed to finish. Sunday night, like that's the end of the week, right before bed. But I hope you have a great week ahead. I will be back hopefully tomorrow. If not, I now have the liberty to, and really it's up to my pacing if I want to do multiple days in a row or skip altogether. But yeah, have a great week, guys, and I will see you next time. And of course, as always, checkmate and rummy, my dear gladiators. Now I fade. Well, I don't have to say that, do I?